Primeramente, saludos y respetos going out to everyone. Check it down. Got the Raiders attire. Got the tú sabes, the Mexica, homeboy. The other day I went to Orange County, dog. And they had a bunch of nice ropa, homie. So I had to get mine, you know. But check it out, though. Today we're going to talk about the pueblero, the towner, Lil Bouncer. So, before I proceed, allow me to tell you that I do have the homie's permission to make this little video. Matter of fact, he reminded me in the comment section that of what happened, you know, of the reason why I'm bringing this up. Pero ¿sabes qué? Let me start a little before that, Holmes, real quick. From my understanding, the vato started banging real young, maybe 5th or 6th. To my understanding, do correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. He had an older brother, R.I.P., which was Big Bouncer, tú sabes. So, you know, vatos with a good reputation, representing the pueblo, tú sabes, that's their hood, is located in the Hill Street area, Durley Park, tú sabes. And it goes on and on. People dispute the exact geographical location. Some say it's behind Kmart. Some say it's right there behind right there at Durley Park. Well, nah, I'm not going to get into that because I'm not from there. So, anyways, tú sabes, the vato, from my understanding, went to Driftful. And then, unbeknown to him, I was busted with a homeboy, a good friend, man, Che from Corona Chiques, right? And he's a lifer. He's doing life, homes. And I did a little time with him, you know. When I was about to get out, he was about to go to a different pinta, get transferred. And we're not that much apart when it comes to the age difference. He's only maybe 3 years older than me. If that. He could be 4 years older, but I doubt it, you know. So anyways, we grew up amongst the same era, you know. Like I said, you know, he's not too much older than me. So he was telling me how it was going back to Frank. Back in those days, that's where the Colonia Chiques used to go to, Frank, right? So he told me they will go, you know, line up a lot of vatos, sock them up, where you from, fool? We from another hood? But it was always like, oh, that vato right there has a brother from Southside, or that vato right there has primos from Squires, but it was never actual members, actual cholos, you know what I mean? So, he tells me that this vato from Sultan with a little cane and a little goatee, todo el pedo, you know, went in there all G'd up, you know, that Sultan. So, you know, that's Lil Bouncer, you know, if I'm correct, that's the homie Lil Bouncer right there. Because he got into a car accident when he was young, so he has a little limp. He used to walk with a little cane, right? So I guess, you know, from my understanding, they didn't tell him nothing at that school. And then he only went for 1 day, and he never went back. That's the MO. That's his MO. So, from my understanding, nothing happened. Do correct me in the comment section, because I know there's going to be some people from back in those days that will look at the story. But anyways, look. So now, the COCH, homie, they had the outsiders, and most of the outsiders went to that school, Haydock Junior High School, which was located in between, it was located on Hill Street, in between C and G Street. So it was bam, plan. It goes all the way to Woolley. You can get in from Wolf Street, and you can see it from Woolley. So 1998, homeboy, they were deep. I'm talking about 30 deep, homie, you know what I mean? 30 aspiring cholitos. Same thing, dog. That was like the end of a cholo era, homes. Back in those days, dog, it was like the cholos used to mob it deep, homes. I used to see Corona boys walking, homie, 20 deep, homes, in the calles, homie, from parque to parque, on V-Class, double barrel on the V-Class. I seen all that as a kid, right? So anyways, right, they're at the highest peak right there. Like I said, the end of an era. It's still the cholo era, but it was towards the end, dog. Nevertheless, there's about 30 of them. That's a lot right there, homie. You know that's a lot, you know. I'm not going to say they all got jumped into their hood or they all became official, but a good handful did. A good handful did, and it's a trip because a lot of people that came out of that school became known in the streets, like big time. You know, they had a lot to do with a lot of the history. Sabes como, but so they had it under control, bro. You already know. I said my story on different episodes one night, and I wanted to start with the truth. I was always losing at first, you know. I didn't want to start with the winning days, which will come later, because I didn't want to sound like I was just trying to disrespect somebody or aiming it towards a certain group, segment, whatever, you know. I wanted to just come clean with the truth, and I said it. People accepted it. Ain't nobody try to correct me on it, and it is what it is, because I speak nothing but the real, the truth. So anyways, look, Holmes, it was shocking, homie, to see the Lil Bouncer shows up to the clecha, Holmes, sits down in the table where they would all kick it at, and this vatos G'd up, homie, creased down, straight cholo, and ain't nobody tell them anything, dog. So we're all waiting, you know, the people that are going to school, like, we're all looking at certain fools that are always acting hard and always trying to trip on the younger guys. And you know, he was an 8th grader. They were 8th graders. I was in 7th grade, scoping things out, you know. And nobody told them nothing, hoes. And I was like, damn, you know, so after school came, you know, but before after school, there was a dude named Fernando. I ended up seeing him in juvenile halls later. Fernando. Not that I had any run-ins with him, but I just seen him, you know, like, oh, I remember him from Haydock, you know, and there was this dude named Jose Mejia. I ended up actually having a little run-in with him. Nothing major though, you know. Those little vatos were down little vatos, you know. They were pretty down for their stuff, you know, but I don't know why they didn't tell the homie nothing, dog. They didn't do nothing, dog. So the homie's right there representing his hood, you know, and the homie used to be known for packing, you know. So a lot of people thought he was packing. I don't know what it was, but at the end of the day, they didn't tell him nothing. After school came, Holmes, and I seen some of his primos came that lived down the street. They came, they got him, he left, they walked home, and he never came back. So I'm pretty sure they were plotting something on him or whatnot, but he never came back. And that was the end of my 7th grade, homies, you know. 8th grade came, and I was already banging, homies. So I met one of his primos. Rest in peace, you know. From my understanding, his name was Ivan. We used to call him Earth. He passed away. Somebody killed him, you know. But hey, homes, he was like, hey, fool, my primo is Lil Bouncer from Sultan, homes. I want to introduce you to him. So he ended up introducing me to him. And then we ended up, you know, having a female friendship, you know. That fool will back us up. And his homie Boo Boo, not Boo Boo, but like Boo Boo Lubu, the candy. I think he went by E-Dog or something like that. But before that, he used to come Boo Boo. And that fool would back us up, Holmes. And back then, the vatos were firme. There was no friction. I got a lot of clecha from them. It was all good. It was all gravy. But I just wanted to lay down the story, just in case you vatos wanted to hear it. And due to the fact that I recently ran into the homeboy in the comment section, and he told me, how can you tell a story? Somewhere along the lines, how can you tell us your story without bringing this up? It had a lot to do with the junior high school, around the same era. But with that being said, that's a story from what I've known of the towner Lil Bouncer. From what I've heard, he moved away, but he was doing his thug teso in another state. Tú sabes, viene aquellotas, still from his hood, never PC'd up, never ratted, head held high, well respected in his barrio. Y con eso dicho, me retiro con respeto. Much love to all the actives. Major disrespect to the inactives. And to the ones that think they're the shit, but we know they're not. Ha ha. You know who you are, vatos.